and southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, a woman died from injuries received in a southern Kentucky house fire. It broke out Sunday at a home in Nancy in Pulaski County. WYMT's Phil Pendleton tells us more about what happened.
It was very early Sunday morning when Nancy firefighters were called out to this home here on Kentucky 80. They were told that a woman had mistakenly thought that her grandchildren were inside the home. But no one was inside. Everyone was able to get out okay. Chris North says when his wife Roxanne ran back into the home, her nightgown caught on fire and she suffered serious burns. She passed away Tuesday night at a Louisville hospital. North and Roxanne's daughter tell me that act of returning into a burning home highlights the incredible character that she had.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she was definitely a hero. She was a hero when she was here. She was always trying to help people, always talking about Jesus, and, you know, she was always trying to be the best person.
The cause of the fire is under investigation, but they don't think it's anything suspicious. They say that it likely started somewhere in the kitchen. In Pulaski County, Phil Pendleton, now back to you.
Southern Oaks Funeral Home will have visitation at 2 and a memorial service at 6 p.m. on Saturday. Well, thousands are without power in eastern Kentucky this afternoon following those strong winds. If you've been outside, you know what I'm talking about. Kentucky Power is responding to more than 5,000 outages right now. You can see those counties mainly affected in this map there on your screen. Now, Big Sandy RECC is also reporting 267 people in the region in their service area without power. Utility crews are already working to restore power, and the numbers have actually gone down a little bit since earlier in the afternoon. You can find up-to-date outage numbers on our website at WYMT.com, and we'll have more coming up from our Connor James at 6.
And like Steve said, those wind speeds have not been friendly today. But like you said, we're seeing those power outages go down. We're also seeing those wind gust numbers go down as we head into the rest of those evening hours. These are wind gusts right now. Now, of course, this isn't a constant wind speed, but we're still seeing them up to about 30 miles per hour. They were close to 40 earlier this afternoon, so we're starting to see it die down just a little bit. But that wind advisory is still in effect for our region. That goes until about 7 p.m. this evening, so we still have a couple of more hours on that. Satellite and radar, though, we've seen that cold front, that strong cold front. We've seen that those rain chances move out of our area. Those colder temperatures starting to filter in as we head into tonight and as we head into your Thanksgiving and Black Friday. I'll have both those forecasts coming up in just a little bit. Steve.
All right, Paige, thank you very much. Well, Thanksgiving is just hours away now, and today is one of the busiest travel days of the year. WYMT's Emily Bennett talked to travelers in Laurel County about how their drives have gone so far. She's live along I-75. Emily?
Yes, Steve, I've seen many out-of-state license plates along Interstate 75, many from Ohio, Tennessee, and Florida. And I talked to a lot of people who say they are just trying to find ways to pass the time.
We actually talk to each other.
Richard Vaughn and his wife are traveling from Flint, Michigan to Atlanta today to see their daughter.
We started last night, so finishing up today. We're getting old.
They ran across the crash in Lexington, where a tractor trailer flipped over and scrap metal flew across the road.
We thought it was an accident. The whole car had torn apart, but just metal.
And while sunshine is abundant, the wind is a big impact for drivers.
It's blowing it. I feel bad for the truck drivers. Can't be easy for them.
And adds more noise to the drive.
It has whipped around. My daughter noted this morning that it sounded like thunder, that the wind hitting the house.
Making drivers ready to reach their destination. Now you can see that the wind is still a big impact out here, but many are saying that traffic is better than previous years, and others are saying the drive is taking longer than ever. I will have more from travelers at 6. Live in London, Emily Bennett, WYMT Mountain News.
All right, Emily, thank you. Grocery store workers say today is their busiest day of the year as people get ready to prepare their meals for Thanksgiving. WYMT's Hannah Reynolds is in Pineville talking to people shopping at local grocery stores before items run out.
I've talked to several people here at Long's Pick Pack in Pineville that say whether it's their day off or they're on lunch break, they're trying to get ready for tomorrow. Several people are rushing into the grocery stores today for any opportunity to get items for their Thanksgiving meals. Some tell me they just started their shopping today, while others already have the bulk of their food but are finishing up today.
The store's packed today, as you can tell, but it's usually busy here, but it's busier today.
My wife came in yesterday and done a lot of trading. I'm here today just to finish up what she needs.
Now, for those of you that are like me and you're going to be last-minute shopping tomorrow on Thanksgiving, they will be open here at Long's Pick Pack until 2. For now, in Bell County, Hannah Reynolds, WYMT Mountain News.
And later at 5:30, workers say they have to prepare for the day before Thanksgiving starting in June. Well, after nearly 3 weeks on the run, a Marine deserter wanted for murder is captured. Authorities in Virginia say Michael Brown killed his mother's boyfriend November 9th. The 22-year-old suspect was placed on the FBI's most wanted list of fugitives Monday. Brown was arrested this morning. The Marine deserted his post at Camp Lejeune in North Carolina in October. A massive explosion rocked a chemical plant in southeastern Texas overnight. At least 3 workers were injured at the plant located in Port Neches. Homes close to the plant were heavily damaged. Firefighters continue to battle that blaze. A toxic black cloud of smoke is filling the skies over the plant. The company's website says the plant can produce more than 900 million pounds of chemicals each year.
I was awakened this morning when the front and back doors of my house were blown in, damaging them pretty significantly, and TPC is stepping up to create a hotline, which I know that they're going to be making available to the media, and we appreciate them being proactive.
State environmental officials are monitoring the air quality in the area. Investigators do not yet know what caused that explosion. President Donald Trump held a rally near Miami last night where he discussed the impeachment inquiry. The president insisted there was no quid pro quo connecting military aid for Ukraine with an investigation of former Vice President Joe Biden and his son Hunter. But Mark Sandy, a career official with the Office of Management and Budget, says he told the White House suspending the aid might have violated federal law. Let's head over to Wall Street now on this Wednesday afternoon, Thanksgiving Eve. The Dow closes up today more than 97 points. Home in time for the holidays. Former President Jimmy Carter is heading home after spending 2 weeks in the hospital. He was released this morning after undergoing a procedure earlier this month to relieve pressure on his brain. The pressure was the result of bleeding from several recent falls. He plans to celebrate Thanksgiving with his family in his hometown of Plains, Georgia. Straight ahead on First at 4, mobile banking is becoming more and more popular. Find out how you can protect yourself from fraud this holiday season.
And if you're looking for something to be thankful for, tomorrow's forecast is a good start. I'll have more on that coming up.